Greetings, greetings, again, greetings. The Sovereign Diplomatic Travel, Lawful Foundation, without prejudice, all rights reserved under the Uniform Commercial Code 1-308. So when we say without prejudice, we say you reserve all divine right. Again, you reserve all divine, inherent, and fundamental rights, refusing compelled performance under any unrevealed or involuntary contract. Now, the unlearned citizen, the dunce one them, like to tell it through them a coward, I tell it to comply and then complain. And I now knock it because them a deal with dunce. Everybody have some blood, everybody has some dunce. See? However, you have to choose to refuse compelled performance. Because I'm telling you already, so when a police come and try to talk to you, he might try initiate a contract, he might make a presumption that you pledge your allegiance to some antecedent or pre-existing or some underlying imaginary contract. You have to ask them to present the contract upon which they are relying for jurisdiction. Now, when you don't have them kind of knowledge and clarity, I just learn, stop, just nobody make a mess out there. Just humble and learn. You have more than enough time. There's no rush. Just learn. This clause is the shield of consent, affirming that sovereignty cannot be presumed. This is why I said there is a distinction between sovereignty and citizenry, and I express those things. Public authority, Uniform Commercial Code 9-109, exemption. Remember, I'm telling you them I move away from them legality to the codes, from the laws to the codes, where them I say the codes, but the codes are harmonized with law. So public authority, exemption, it declares exemption from commercial enforcement upon private property and sovereign conveyance. This distinguishes the living being, man or woman, from the registered legal entity, what I'm called a straw man, which is a registered, you know, say, business enterprise, literally. When you say we say Allodial estate, we are talking about House of Dallas. And House of Dallas establishes our ancestral and lawful domain or dominion. Property held in absolute title, free from feudal or statutory claim. So you say any untidy politician out there and make any presumption so them have any claim on we when we are express ourselves sovereign and I talk about sovereignty and I live this way, then it won't be detrimental to you, the sodomite, and your entire bloodline. Whatever presumption you make has been refuted and rebutted. So untidy people go up and down, untidy point of origin somewhere, not here. Enough for it done, enough for the unlearned out there. Enough for it. Allodial trust. This is why we say we have a society. Ahuuakh Indian nation in America. Once you pledge your allegiance here, it's construed as a constructive trust where you're, protected and secured within this sanctuary, literally. The Ahuuakh Indian nation, Allodial Trust, is the spiritual and judicial vessel of our people's covenant, a trust beyond corporate jurisdiction. Non-citizen, sovereign, united state of being. Remember, we express all of these things. This affirms identity under natural law, not under political nationality. Fire burn. Or I should say, fire burn. Pussy. Non-commercial, private property, not for hire, sodomite police. It don't not give honest unlearned. Me I look through Facebook and see some them I say traffic stop, police pull over some people, and the police I tell somebody said him registration up, and the guy I said, oh, my registration is not up. How it up? And this is a brand new car with a 5-year registration. So the police I say, all right, pull over to the side so I can check your driver's license. Sodomite, none of that shit not apply to it. I don't know if I go with those nonsense. It only applies to the people who subject themselves to that unauthorized, you know what I mean, scrutiny. It does not apply to the sovereign. Una better know me in a pussy out there. Una better make sure una know me and know my office and know the people them where represent themselves as a part of what I deal with. Now, police, I beat you so much, but me have to bring clarity to the same way. I have a host of ones out there where Ahuuakh, but all of them can take up them phone and call me. Every single one of them, if you stop any Ahuuakh out there, all when them not have no documentation, all when them look like madman. The moment them can tell us, say the sovereign man number, you see my Nestorian king, because them are going to tell you that. Them are going to say, this is my Nestorian king, literally. And them are going to present my number. And police officer, some of them are going to trick you, so you have to ring the number. So me are going to validate, say, yes, that is an Ahuuakh member. And case closed, you know, I go no further because you know my energy, you know how we deal with the courts, you know, say me a boss, you know these people is protected within my verge. So you gotta just say, watch out. I don't care what una do, una lawful, have a good day, and then you police now can probably give me your information because that's how we do. You understand? I just make some call and say, oh, we can, you know, aid you in any situation. Probably you need some gas. Probably you need an extra 10 grand for to buy a drink for your brethren. Watch me now, that I'm a bribe. You deal with a sovereign man. No politician can tell you nothing. My thing is above all of them, police. You know that too. I know that. So no make no boy, no little country boy, no little dunce boy run out there about, hey, I'm sovereign and I'm doing this and that. I mean, I know them. Yeah, so when them can't say them know me police, watch me now. You know what I'm going to tell you to do with them. Give them a proper beating. And then you lock them up and give them 45 days in a general penitentiary for psychological evaluation. And police, listen carefully. Watch them carefully now, because you see, if you ever hear them go get no lawyer about them higher cross-dressing Isaac Buchanan or Sean Penny, you see, when you see them do that, you just tag them crazy. Don't ever let them out of that place. Because if you're sovereign, what you do with attorney, you don't even know the distinction with a lawyer practicing under the Constitution and an attorney who is there to transfer all your possession to their signatory. Y'all don't know those distinctions. So I want to feel like when I can match up with this sovereign man. Stop it out there, man. Come a class. Learn. Again, Allodial Trust Ahuuakh Indian nation in America, the spiritual and judicial vessel of our people's covenant, a trust beyond corporate jurisdiction, non-citizen, sovereign United State of being, affirms identity under natural law, not under political nationalization or nationality, non-commercial private property, not for hire, police, declares or conveys in movement sacred, exempt from commercial regulation. My warrior them out there, don't have mob here. I don't want to run out and do nothing through me and express these things. Don't do it that way, really. Just be patient and wait on me. We have to structure appropriately. So I'm not going to say, go and go do what you want to do, and then me have to come defend you. No, just be patient. Remember, we have expressed things out there where it's law. None of these unlearned parliamentarian or politician can even approach me or talk to me without some kind of contractual arrangement. They don't have them authority there. You understand? So they have to learn from me. When we express these things now, you're going to see them cringe and go on with all kind of rhetoric for continue the deception of their citizens, but never the sovereign. Never the sovereign. So when we say non-commercial private property not for hire, it declares or conveys and movement sacred, exempt from commercial regulation. And when we say non-citizen sovereign, United State of being, it affirms our identity again under natural law, which maintained under the common law, not political nationality, because there's a distinction, but people just learn these things. Now, when we say binding contract, Allodial estate fee schedule upon trespass, we talk about that for years, but through them, not some push at them face. Them things about, it not exists. No, man, what we do with us? Make on a persist to our own destruction, really. Everything is always, probably secure some way under documentation. Now it's digital. Yeah, man. So you're not gonna just burn down nowhere and say all the documents burn up. And then we put it in a cloud somewhere. And then we put it on a blockchain somewhere. Yeah, man. So the evidence will always be there. So nothing can escape. And within our fee schedule, we have an area for where we can hire international bounty hunters. I pay them at least $5 million US just for hunt on one and violate, and we can't catch them. Yeah, man. And the stipulation are gonna be blood for blood. Yeah, man. Literally. If we not tries to protect ourselves this way, then we not go have no protection. Them pussy are gonna say them wrong and strong. Yeah, man. But we have set things in motion where all when we're not about here no more. Judgment for phone or bloodline on our household and on our estate. We're going to tear it down. We're going to desecrate it. Only because we choose not to reverence our sanctuary. We're better humble out there, Like Noah on a year over one, Here we're given a public notice. I want to still continue. No owner mess without that. Everybody is not the same. Everybody cannot be the same. People choose to make their own choice just because every man have that right to decide their own destiny. A sodomite police not forgiving a talk like him can rule over it, unlearned and dunce, and it's a job you have, and if them fire you from that job, is a regular pussy. What's wrong with you unlearned people's psychology? What's wrong? Again, binding contract. Allodial estate fee schedule upon trespass establishes lawful notice that any intrusion upon or estate invoke contractual liability. Interpretive doctrine. Under the Uniform Commercial Code 1-103.6, Statutes must harmonize with common law unless expressly abrogated. And remember, we have a law in place where says you cannot infringe, abrogate, or abridge or fundamental rights and freedom. This is why I'm tell people, say not constitutional rights, constitutional anything at all, secure your fundamental everything. That's all it does. So if politicians, if them say, oh, I get constitutional right, that's the privilege where unlearned, dunce politician and issue out there. That's why them can talk, say, oh, you can have same-sex marriage, and I call it law. What law? Who sign it? You better present to yourself. Who participate in that? You better present to your ungodly self. Because if you want to play that game, we can't say nothing about it when I carry it in a personal, private area. But when I come put it in a law and mess up the whole society, and these unlearned sodomites just accept it. Hey, we have fire burn them, brawling. Yeah, man. Brawling. This means your sovereign status rooted in, again, the Uniform Commercial Code 1-103.6 state statute must harmonize with common law unless expressly abrogated, and that can't abrogate nothing at all once you have sense. This means not just mine or sovereign standing rooted in natural law remains superior to any statutory presumption. Yeah, man. That's why I'm say I'm superior court justice, and chief counsel. This is who I am. This is who I am. Yeah, Nestorian king. Only if you choose. So this are for my people. This are for my people. But me no want to run out there and do nothing without me a direct the idea to say, yeah man, you're up and running, good to go. Let who want to copy and paste and pirate with intellectual information, let them go and make a mess for themselves only. Can't apply to it because I am chief counsel. I am superior court justice. I am he. My words are law. Listen, man. Listen. Just go easy. Nobody try it. Getting on the field. Just go easy. The very same energy when me I perpetuate out here, they them have that very same energy. They them just have to choose to align themselves and express it this very same way. Even much more articulate and eloquent than me. Remember me are the whole grassroots, the whole rough and tough, the whole, you understand? And I make an effort, a real effort, if you can express yourself so you can comprehend. Yeah, man, so let's go easy. Let's learn together. But if you don't want something else and I know me have it for the same way, for a choice. Yeah, man. Now, this declaration thus function as a living affidavit of exemption. Governments asserting that all rights flow from the divine creator, not no corporate character or caricature. Hey, sovereign man, easy, you're full of flow. You have to write some music like how me say drop a poem in a Facebook. Me have to drop my poem in over here, Now I man say indictment of unlawful interference with lawful travel, House of Dallas, sovereign order of Ahuuakh Indian Nation in America, the Superior Court of Natural Law and Divine Justice. Title: The Sovereign Diplomatic Travel versus Unlearned Traffic Police and untidy statutory agents. 1. Jurisdiction and standing. This indictment is issued under natural law, common law, and universal fundamental rights pursuant to Uniform Commercial Code, Section 1-308 and Section 1-103.6, wherein all statutes must harmonize with common law unless expressly abrogated, which is impossible unless you don't. The sovereign diplomatic traveler, being a living man of divine creation, holds inherent rights to movement, liberty, and private conveyance, free from statutory interference or compelled performance under unrevealed contracts. Compel and comply, your mother. I got some 7.62 warhead to greet you, you untidy, unlawful mother lover. Judgment. Post it. Who afraid of no Saddamite? Oh, no sovereign afraid of none of no that post it. No man. It make no difference what you do to it, what you think you can do to it, or what you infer. No fear, post it. Judgment, post it. Judgment. What the fuck you think you can do? We no master already. Should I repeat that? What the mess can you do that we haven't mastered already? Remember, on regular when we irregular. Straight gorilla around here, man. And a joke thing, man. Now I gotta believe it still, you know. But we'll make sure go on the notice. We express it. Judgment. No running. No fear. Now, statement of fact. Anti-traffic police acting under statutory monopoly have unlawfully interfered with the lawful travel of the sovereign diplomatic traveler. What a rifle and that. Clap it up right now. I never hear them kind of statement there before. Clap it up, man. Knock it, man. Don't stop till me tell you stop, man. Knock it. Yeah, man. Number 2. Such interference constitutes trespass upon private property, breach of the peace. Pussy, I wanna breach the peace. I wanna break law and I go on like say we are fool. That's why we ever said knock it on them, man. Wanna go on like una alone have training pussy. Wanna just learn what we mastered millennia ago. Dunce. We master these things, jokers. Yeah, man. And when I worry, we're not in a rush, because we know a time I'm going to come where we're going to express ourselves artistically. Poses. Yeah, man. I'm not going to say, wow, what a catastrophe. Hey. Oh, gosh. Let me calm down. Yeah, man. Let me calm down. Number 2. Such interference constitutes trespass upon private property, breach of the peace, and violation of natural law, wherein travel is a fundamental right and exercise, not a commercial, political privileges or privilege. It's a fundamental right opposed to commercial privilege. Number 3, the issuance of tickets, fines, or detainment under commercial statutes, road traffic acts, licensing codes, or registration mandate constitutes fraudulent conversion of a right, of a fundamental right, into a political commercial privilege. Now, tag Honorable Brian Sykes down at the Supreme Court, because them better come a class. And I feel like when we are judgment, them politicians, you know, not gonna escape, you know, judicator. We are strip some on naked in a judicator. We got beat, you know, with some piece of go Swiss. Yeah, man, we got whip on a man, whip on a till enough wheel up all over on a man. Yeah, man. And in a court, we're going to do it right downtown in a Supreme Court. Line up a portion now. Strip on the neck while we're now left on the naked. We're going to leave one on the undergarments. And whap on them. We don't want just whip on them, but one whap on them. And said, on learn, do the right thing, do the right thing. Whap. You judicators, uno the gatekeeper, we make a mess. If I never come up stir this area right now, we don't know where this location would have be. One voice in this wilderness. I am he. Who can refute our God? Step up. Step up. Now, 4, the living man is not a corporate entity, nor a commercial driver for hire, and therefore stands exempt from statutory jurisdiction. Now, police, I must issue honorable clarification for the ones them out there. To my taxi warrior them, my taxi driver them, honor respect most of them. You have a next set of honor where I not really going to tolerate, because I know no really deal with criminality. But for the youth them and the ones them where do them business and make them hustling, listen. This part of the information cannot apply to you. Why? Because you operate out there commercially. And the things them when I know for make you bypass that area, I'm not going to say it or tell you. You understand? Because I'm not going to protect or defend you when you have to go in a court. So you see the moment you engage in a commerce, you drive taxi for hire, chauffeur, any little thing like that, Uber, all that, you're engaging in commerce, so you need to be regulated. So don't fuss and fight with the police officers. And next thing out there, you unlearned dunce citizens. The moment you find yourself with a driver's license, it is a contract. It might be unbeknown to you, dunce citizen. Why? Because you don't dunce, you don't know the distinction. So you see the moment you have a driver's license and a police officer pull you over and tell you, say, give me a driver or whatever, anything with them, because you have that driver's license, you're in contract with these people. So you need to stop behaving appropriately. Because the police are the dons in this case. It's you people are the dons. Because you don't understand the contractual arrangement you want to find yourself in voluntarily through the dons. And when I tell them on dons, you get vexed, yet you don't know the truth. Once you engage in commerce for profit or gain, you must be regulated by that commercial system that is out there. And when you are not, it cannot apply to you. So if you're in a your car, drive, go work, now do no taxi thing, you're not supposed to register and all of those now. It cannot apply to you. But I cannot encourage you to do none of these things. Others, the people and who are roll with me, the people and who secure this office, it applied to. These are the people who have the documentation to verify all the information, and them have them superior court justice, the chief counsel, which is I, in their corner. So them secure, man. Well secure. Yeah, man. And watch me now. And I mean, it's always the information I want to share with the ones them and make them become great. It's not me. It's the information. Yeah, man, the information people. Now, lawful cause of action. Uniform Commercial Code 1-308 reservation of all rights without prejudice. Uniform Commercial Code, Section 9-109, exemption from commercial enforcement under private property upon private property. Universal Declaration of Human Rights, Article 13, freedom of movement and residence within the borders of each state. That's why I'm saying when I'm ready, I don't need visa for go around any of them colonial, political, national borders and go on with myself. Because me know there's a document called the Organization of American States. Me know there's a document called the Inter-American Treaty. Something like that it name out there. And through me know these things, me know if you utilize these things. I will share a lot of information, but yeah, when you want the clarity, pay me. Pay me. Yeah. Or just go and go try the thing and get lucky. Put it that way. Common law maxim. Where there is no injury, there is no crime. So you say when a policeman I tell me, say, me if you come sign up with Fiend Friend them and insure and register and all of these things, and because me not do none of that, them I say, boy, I'm a break a law, I'm a commit crime. So them lock me up down 100 man for a few hours, take what me care and all of these things, we talk about it already. But when I go in a court, me not see no rascal victim, me not see nobody with no injured party. Me say Andrel Morgan, a little constable from 100 man, where him make him senior sergeant of police, him probably drunk, he couldn't come a court. So Andrel Morgan, me say, and this police officer look like him for going on one of them GQ magazine there. Cause this man come a court sharper than me, and me know me sharp all when me not try. And him a police, you know, people. Yeah, man. Andrel Constable Morgan and probably give him a little strike now and move him up. They should. But warrior, me I tell you, say if you study the paralegal course, do it on your spare time, warrior. Just keep that like something at the background. I tell you that years ago. Yeah, man, study the paralegal course, warrior. Because policing, after a while, you're gonna need for transition and you're gonna want more money, you know, want them use you up, you know, want end up like a junk man on Elsha Road, you know? Your police uniform and mess with people. You know want that. So study look up paralegal and go and listen to some of my information. And when you need a real strength and guidance, you link me. Yeah, man. Now that's the reason. But you must come in a court and you never have no injury. You never say the sovereign man take anything from you. You never say the sovereign man resist unlawful arrest and false imprisonment. You never said none of that. They either come in like look like you and some of them court people and things. I forgot, well, not take time to talk, so I'm not get you in trouble with your wife out there. But yeah, man, once there is no injury, there can be no crime. So you dance police, start learn, please, for your own benefit. Charges. The following act constitute unlawful interference with lawful travel. 1. Detainment without lawful cause. 2. Compelled performance under unrevealed contract. 3. Conversion of natural right into commercial privileges. 4. Trespass upon private conveyance. 5. Violation of the peace and dignity of the sovereign order. Hey, be careful out there. Yeah, man. Now, remedy and declaration. The sovereign diplomatic traveler demands immediate cessation of all unlawful interference, restitution for trespass, and recognition of the right to travel or the right to lawful travel under natural law. All others and agents are hereby placed on notice of liability under the Allodial estate fee schedule upon trespass. Can't say me never want on you know. Enough chance to get. Closing declaration. Freedom restored. Peace defended. Sovereignty declared. Issued under the seal of the House of Dallas by this Nestorian king. Yeah, man. Linton hyphen O'Neill, full colon Dallas, aka Ahuuakh Chief. Yeah, man. Counsel, Superior Court, Justice, and Chief Counsel. Who can take my title from me? Who have any issue with my divine title and my divine right and my divine authority? Whom lightning fell a flash when I said that, and thunder roll and earthquake. Open up. Why? The sovereign man speak. Now let thy voice be heard out there. Yeah, man. Let the words of thy mouth and the meditation of thy heart be acceptable unto thee, Most High, or Creator of the boundless universe. Yeah, man. Or Great Spirit. Yeah, man. We do give thanks and praise. Again, I'm on pass through. And, you know, we just bring this esoteric information, bringing honorable clarification to our sovereign dominion. Yeah, man. We keep it simple. We really keep it simple. Yeah, man. So may the Most High guide and protect the item in all the item ways and all the item endeavors, and bliss the item perpetually, truly and completely. Listen, any petition on unlearned Jamaican or try make for move the unlearned unholiness, undrawn holiness, the petition officer, a petition or a motion of no confidence. That's what you have to put out there. Get a motion of no confidence and get at least 100,000 people to sign that. And then now, you construct a thing for bringing in whomever or not choose to nominate, because one still have to elect the ones them. But you can't petition joke thing where now gone away. Use the Constitution. The Constitution, the fundamental rights and freedom of everything in there. Wanna act like on a bright, wanna act like on a uptowny, wanna act like on know all kind of things, yet apparently you know nothing at all. Nothing at all. Anyway, now get no more trouble out here. Yeah, we express the power of the sovereign diplomatic traveler, Lawful Foundation. Them have to learn, them have to learn, we have to teach, we have to share, we have to prepare. Again, warriors out there, not rush into nothing, catalog and document everything, reason forget the clarity, link forget the clarity. Before you go out there, go to nothing at all. Complete gratitude, warriors. Complete gratitude, warriors. Complete gratitude. Free people.